What has changed in Syria in the last 14 years? 2011 to 2025. "14 years ago, Syria was a very different place. In 2011, protests broke out, calling for freedom and reform. What followed was one of the most brutal and complex conflicts of our time. But today, in 2025, the war looks different. So, what has changed in Syria over the past 14 years? In 2011, peaceful protests were met with violent crackdowns. That response sparked a civil war. Opposition groups formed, foreign powers got involved, and by 2015, ISIS had taken over large parts of the country. The situation quickly turned from a protest movement into a regional and even global conflict. Between 2012 and 2018, Syria was torn apart. Cities like Aleppo and Homs were almost completely destroyed. Over 500,000 people were killed, and millions more were displaced. By 2018, the Assad regime, backed by Russia and Iran, had taken back most of the major cities. Even after the fighting slowed down, life didn't get better. The economy collapsed. The Syrian pound lost most of its value. People struggled to afford food, fuel, even electricity. Add to that the impact of COVID-19, drought, and a massive earthquake in 2023, and you get a population trying to survive in crisis after crisis. As of 2025, Syria is finally under the control of a new Syrian government. After the fall of the Assad regime on December 8, 2024, led by a decisive campaign from the Syrian Free Army, a transitional authority was quickly established. This new government, made up of opposition leaders, former defected officials, and civilian representatives, now governs from Damascus. While challenges remain, it has gained broad recognition both inside and outside the country. Most of Syria is now unified under this new national government. Former opposition areas in the north and Kurdish regions in the east are in negotiations to be formally integrated into a decentralized or federal structure. For the first time in over a decade, Syrians are seeing a chance at national unity without authoritarian rule. The situation is still fragile and rebuilding will take time, but the control of the new Syrian government marks a major turning point in Syria's modern history. So, what's changed in Syria over the last 14 years? Everything. A dictatorship has fallen. A new government has risen. The guns have mostly gone silent, but the scars of war remain. The road ahead won't be easy. Rebuilding a country never is. But for the first time in over a decade, there's real hope. Syria is no longer living under fear. It's learning how to live again, and that alone is historic. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with others, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on Syria and other global issues. And let me know in the comments, what do you think is the most important step for Syria's future?